Hi everybody, welcome to Tech Talk Tuesday. I'm Sam Laughlin, a Civil PE here at Blue Oak Energy. I wanted to speak briefly on site selection and looking into a particular potential ground mount site for impacts that may arise. I put together some bullet points here that I will go through. The first one is conditions of approval. This is a document you will get if your project has gone into the planning department for review for what's called a conditional use permit. The conditions of approval document, in my opinion, is the best source for looking into potential impacts and potential project requirements involved for the project to take place. It gets distributed amongst everyone in the agency for their conditions and comments that they will have for the project. If the project is at this stage, there's probably been an environmental impact report also done. This will give you all the environmental mitigations that you'll need to take into effect for the project to take place as well. All these mitigations, conditions, comments can help you hone in on your scope of work, your Schedule ABs for the project. They'll let you know of your design and construction parameters and ultimately the financial impacts that could arise from the project. The second one is topography. Knowing how the site behaves, what the slopes are out there can give you great insight. It can let you look into what type of grading schemes will take place out there. Depending on the type of system you use, whether it's a tracker or a fixed tilt or other, there'll be various mechanical tolerances you'll need to take into account. There'll be shading issues you'll need to think about, and there'll be more of the general array layout efficiency things that you need to look into. Also with topography, knowing how flat and how much your site varies can give you an idea of how your foundations will work and interact with that grade. The next thing is subsurface information. Knowing what's beneath your site can give you a great heads up. What type of soils are out there, whether it be clays or sands, how much variability in soil types are out there can give you a great idea of what's to come. At the same token, if there's bedrock that's shallow, if there's a shallow groundwater table, if there's caliche or core stones, this can give you an idea of what foundation types may or may not be feasible. If there's a lot of core stones, caliche, bedrock, etc., you might be looking at more of a drilled shaft situation, which could be twice as much over the X amount of megawatts you're developing on site. Next thing is floodplain. Knowing what FEMA floodplain your project lies in is crucial. You could be within the 100-year flood zone or you could be without. If you are within this flood zone, you need to find out what your base flood elevation is and how that compares to the natural topography. Knowing this can allow you to look into how much you need to elevate your pads, if you'll need to berm it up, put them on a raised platform, if your modules will need to be 8 feet in the air. Obviously all this can give you great financial insight for the project to take place. So these are just a couple items. There are various things you can look into, but I feel that this will give you a good basis and a start when you're looking into your project. Again, I'm Sam Laughlin. This is Tech Talk Tuesday. Thanks for watching.